Hey, hi, everybody. I'm Gary Lucas, and thank you for joining me for these thrice a week solo concerts from my apartment. It's a real joy and a pleasure for me to play for you. I feel privileged and lucky in the middle of all this disaster to be able to play and hope that you enjoy what you hear. And I'm trying not to repeat myself in my repertoire. And so I have a whole little smorgasbord of stuff for y'all today. Let's see. That was an instrumental I composed that became a song on an album called Rishte, a collaboration with a great Indian vocalist based in London named Najma Akhtar, who you may know from her own excellent solo albums. And she was part of the Page and Plant Unleaded TV special some years ago, singing Sandy Denny's parts, among other things, in their show, The Battle of Evermore. And so I was a fan, and this friend of hers named Gary Nesbitt came to a show I was doing here in New York at Joe's Pub. and said, I think you'd be a really good person to collaborate with Najma. A lot of my collaborations have come about through just bumping into people and them suggesting people for me to work with. And I happen to already know her work and love it. So we got together, and I got to say, after Jeff Buckley, Najma is about the greatest collaborator I ever worked with, insofar as I could give her music such as an instrumental like that, and she would come back with perfect melodies and a vocal part and lyrics to go with it, although her lyrics are in Urdu. So I want to refer you to this great album we did, which was called Rishte. It's now available online through OK Music. Okay, here's another one I've done in the last couple of years with a fantastic traditional Hungarian folk singer. She's a big star in Hungary, and I recorded this in Budapest with an old friend of mine, a guy named Tony Dejo, and he's a saxophonist, and he plays in a group called Tudosok, the Scientists, who I've shared bills with over the years since the 90s. And I really love this record. We did it under the group name Pearly Clouds, and I'll do a little bit of this music from a track on that record called Two Roads. So glad, yes, I'm mighty glad. So tired, I don't know what to do. Well, I'm so glad, yes, I'm mighty glad. So tired of moaning for you. We have to get this tuning absolutely correct here. As you know, I use a lot of open tunings and okay, here we go. A little bit of sunrise, sunset, which I thought would be appropriate on this double Easter Passover weekend here. Well, all of us, I'm sure, know someone now who's been taken by this horrible virus. And anyway, I just did a tribute to my friend Hal Wilner, who perished on his birthday a couple days ago, which was still a shock. I'm still in shock a bit. And anyway, I think music is still the best way to to lose oneself into and take away some of the stress here. At least it is for me. I love being able to have the privilege to play for you on this over my iPhone here. I had no idea that it was so easy, and I'm kind of making up for lost time now. And I'm very, very gratified by all your support and meeting new people and just getting your feedback really, really makes the whole thing worthwhile. And if you do have any spare shekels at this point on you, please, if you like what you hear, you can PayPal me any amount at GaryLucas.com. Very easy. And I really appreciate it as a freelance musician. Okay, so I'm going to do a few songs you may know here. Let's see. Okay, She's a Rainbow. She's a Rainbow. Part of a medley that also included a piece called The Opener of the Way, which I did for an album on John Zorn's Tzaddik Records label, an album called Street of Lost Brothers. And we started out with a piece on that Pearly Clouds album, an instrumental called My Snow White. And anyway, let's see what we got. All right, we still have some time. Just double check everything. Normally, I have a lot of guitars to switch off on, and hope to get other people to tune the guitars when I'm busy with the other one, but no such luck today. Okay, this is it's a piece called Dance With Me. just give some very special thanks to folks who did contribute at PayPal to me since the last time. Roger Deacon, James Montez, Martin Barabee, Jonathan Polanski, Mark Kirschbaum, Mike Villers, Charles McCardle, twice that makes. This guy was super generous. Elizabeth Abbott, James Finnegan, Toby Goodshank, Bill Bamberger, another longtime supporter, Vincent Laborde, and Mark Swartz. Love you guys, and I really, really do appreciate your support. And okay, what can I leave you with? Okay, well, that's it. That's my life. That's the name of that piece. That's my life. And I hope to see you again on Tuesday. Every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. God willing, I'll be here playing for you. Okay, big hugs to everybody, and I'll see you really soon. Thank you. Thank you very, very, very much.